Hey there guys, welcome to something a little different. This is a game I've been looking forward to for a long while. It's alright, it's just a demo, I haven't got the full version yet. That's coming out on the 5th of December I think. And if you haven't done already, go over to Steam and greenlight this immediately. Needs your help getting into the top 15 I think. It's already at in the 100 rank, so go over there, vote it up, get it into the top 15 and get it released on Steam. But please buy it from Wadjet Eye Games or GOG.com, because that way more money goes to these guys as opposed to Valve, who have forced Primordia through a Greenlight system. But anyway, disregarding that, let's crack on. This is a game done in the same style as sort of Gemini, Resonance, all those sorts of games, point and click, and it's from Wadjet Eye Games, so it's going to be fantastic. So let's get on with this.
Almost there. One more setting. And one more piece of the unique is operational.
One down, 1 million to go. Speaking of which, boss, I found exactly none of the parts you wanted. A whole day at the junk pile, and all I turn up are a locker and some stupid conduits. Maybe next time. Boss, are you sure you got those settings right?
That came from down in engineering. Let's go.
Alright then.
There's no
Look at
time
this.
for that.
Okay, we've obviously got to crack on. Let's rock and roll, dude. Engineering. How do we get to engineering? Okay.
Boss?
Oh, that's not good.
Crispin, get behind me. Who are you and what do you want? Power.
I think he wants the power core, boss.
Stop right there. This ship belongs to me.
Forfeit. Enemy. Plunder.
I don't think he's too keen on private property.
Get away from the power core.
Forfeit.
Oh, dude.
Boss? Boss? Horatio? Come on, Horatio, wake up!
Ugh.
Whew, you're okay.
What happened?
Well, Big Ugly threw you out of the ship. And then he said plunder. Again. And then he left with our power core.
Basad.
Yep.
How much charge have you got?
10%. You?
I'll be fine. We just need to get the emergency generator up and running. I told you it needed to be repaired.
Or we could just go to Metropole, city of glass and light. Free energy for one and all.
Don't believe everything you hear. Metropole is trouble. But if you want to go, you've got free will and a maglev unit.
With that guilt subroutine you put in me, I wouldn't even make it halfway.
Actually, with a 10% charge, you wouldn't even get that far. So I suggest we get the generator working.
You and your projects.
Man built us to build, Crispin. Now, come on.
Right. Okay, so up here is Crispin, so I guess I can use him to do things that I might not be able to do.
I don't really want to try that.
Okay, cool. We put him back up there.
I can't use myself until you give me hands.
Okay. Hey, there we go, right click. Okay, so basically you're a robot, called Horatio Null-Built, I think. And, yeah, there's humans no more on this planet. They built the robots and then something's happened, they've disappeared. And you take control of this guy who's just had his power core stolen, so we need to find that.
I can't pick that up.
In order to get back to the ship. Or in order
I
to...
must have dropped the data pouch when I was thrown out of the unique.
Awesome.
Facade. Its memory got wiped. Easy enough to add the good old junk pile's coordinates back in, though.
There we go, sweet. Getting them equipment bits. Data and map. What's in data? Yeah, got it right. Horatio Null-Built. Okay, and map. Junk pile, unique. Okay. Very cool. Let's have a look at some of this stuff.
It's one of the unique's turbines.
The big engine that couldn't. Now, I'm not a fancy engineer like you, boss, but it seems like the unique isn't gonna fly without its tail on.
There's the exit. Can we go back into the ship? Oh.
A broken robot I dragged out of the junk pile. I salvaged the sarcasm coprocessor from it for Crispin.
Yeah, it works great.
Nothing worth salvaging.
Okay. Let's go, dude. Emergency generator, cable, grease.
Some very sticky grease. It's a segment of Gordium electrical conduit.
We'll pick that up. Thank you. Can you interact with the grease?
I can't just scoop it up.
Can we use this cable for?
A sturdy cable.
Yep, we'll be taking that as well. Okay, hose.
Blasted leaking gasket.
Is it blasted or leaking?
Can we do anything with this?
I've tried patching this a dozen different ways without success.
How about, where's inventory? We want the, oh no, cable's not going to do it, is it? Okay. Let's see if we can get back into the shit. Oh, hang on. Socket, switch, spark plug.
Crispin, when I told you to find a new spark plug, did you just shove my conductive putty into the old one?
Maybe.
No wonder the generator isn't working. At least the putty is still good.
Oh, we'll take that then.
The generator is missing a spark plug.
So we need a spark plug, something to fit in the socket.
There's supposed to be a power-bearing conduit between this socket and the ship, but I never got around to putting one together.
Now who's the procrastinator?
Okay, so we need to...
It's the generator's ignition switch.
Okay. We need to find the thing, the plug that goes on the end of our cable that we've got, I guess. I just keep picking these conduits up.
There's no way I can reach that.
Is there any way your little robot dude can, though? Crispin?
Could you grab that lantern?
Sure thing, boss.
Cheers, Brotherhood. Done.
You know, I always wanted to be able to fly. That's why I built you with a maglev unit.
Not so that you could store tools on hard-to-reach ledges?
Well, that too. What was I thinking, leaving all my lanterns up there? There's no way I can reach that.
Do we want the big lantern though? Is that something we need?
That's way too big for me to get, boss, and you know it.
Okay, no worries. Right, there's a hatch there, but we can keep walking round, so I'm just going to do that quickly. Oh look, we're back up here. Cool.
Without power from the ship, the telescope won't work.
Bad timing with those repairs, huh, boss?
No way.
This is no time for sitting around.
I agree. Quite a nice chair you got there though.
An old captain's chair. I moved it here from navigation.
Sweet.
It's too dark to see the ladder rungs.
Okay, well you've now got a torch for that, haven't you? So let's... Bosh. There we go. Okay, so that summons the
Good thing
ladder.
there's still some power in the circuit.
Boss, shouldn't you have thought of that before coming down here? We could have been stuck.
I could have just ridden you back to the deck.
Really?
No. Routing that much power to your maglev unit would cause it to explode.
Yeah, right.
Sorry. I couldn't find a working fuse to solve the problem.
I'm a floating bomb.
That's gonna come
I'm
in.
a floating bomb. Sweet.
That's gonna come in handy, I reckon. Right, we need to go back down there. So we can have a look around. Oh, gospel, what's
It
this?
couldn't hurt to bring the gospel of man with us.
Going to pray for a miracle, boss?
We are man's miracle, Crispin. Let's hope that's enough.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. The backstory in this is gonna be amazing.
I don't need to bring these with me.
After all, boss, life is stranger than fiction.
Bedtime reading.
So that's where you keep it.
Why were you looking for my plasma torch?
No reason.
This is no time for a nap.
I still don't see why I don't get a bed.
Because you have a flat bottom to rest on.
Boss, were you checking out my bottom?
Fair enough. Alright, anything else in here? Oh, what's this?
That piece of sheet metal really ties the room together, boss.
I can't pick that up.
Would you want to though? Is that something you'd want to do? Right. Plasma torch.
For cutting and welding, it can't be beat.
Oh, well in that case...
There's no reason to cut that, or burn it, or weld it. Ha! Not after what happened last time I gave it to him.
Okay. Right, well we'll cancel that for a minute.
The controls for this hatch are unresponsive.
Uh-oh. Okay, so we can't go back into the rest of the ship. I suppose we're going to have to use that other hatch. And see if that lets us in. Okay, back down here. Is there anything over here I need? Probably not. And then... Well, does this just lead me into my room?
The hatch is unresponsive.
Oh, okay, I get you. Okay. Well, I suppose we better go to the junkyard then if there's nothing else to do here. Okay. Map. Junkyard. Awesome. Whoa.
Better just to leave it alone.
What is it?
If that red light went off, I bet the train would start going.
Crispin, sometimes I think you're trying to get me to waste time.
Who, me?
I think that's something we got to do then, isn't it? Get that train moving so we can get into the hole it leaves, I guess.
It's locked tight.
We've got a thing for that now, though. Surely we can use...
Let's see if this works.
Yeah. You damn right.
Is that a spark plug, boss? Who locks up a spark plug?
Actually, I think that box was some kind of machine.
You killed it!
Recycled it.
One spark plug. Check.
I guess it was actually some kind of machine. I'm pretty sure it was already dead, though.
Okay.
I guess it was actually...
Okay, whoa. Tube, yeah, we'll take that.
There's a piece of gordium conduit way back there.
Can you pick it
I
up?
can't reach the conduit.
Can Crispin pick it up?
You know, boss, if you're ever wondering what I would do, feel free to just ask.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
Crispin, can you go in there and get that piece of conduit?
I suppose.
Awesome.
That would have been a lot easier with hands, boss.
Do you ever get hands? That would be interesting.
Better just to leave it alone. There's no time for that. There's no time for that.
No time for what? Have you not got to pick that? Oh, hang on. What's...
It's just scrap. I can't see anything to do with it.
Okay. Can you open this door?
It's locked tight. It's closed.
Okay. Have we got anything... Spark plug, plasma torch. We'll just use this to cut our way through everything.
It's a reinforced steel.
What?
It's a reinforced steel.
Okay. Oh well. In the beginning, all was still and silent. Then man, the All-Builder, spoke the word, and the word begat the code. And so the world began to spin. Thus dawned the Primordium, the first age, the age of building. Man moved across the world and built many wonders. In the heavens he paved the sky roads, on the land he raised mystic towers, and in the dark depths he dug colossal caves. Most incredible of all were the many machines designed by man, but still the All-Builder was not satisfied. Well, I'm not going to read all of this, because you can buy the game yourselves. Read it for yourself. I'm only here to give a preview, I'm not here to spoil anything. So yeah, let's... Why can we not get in here? Crispin.
Don't you have something better to do, like, say, finding us a power core?
Crispin, I need you to see if you can get in this train.
That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk.
Indeed, my little metal friend.
It's 3 pieces of Gordium conduit.
Pick them up. Done.
Unfortunately, one of them is completely corroded and worthless.
Okay, well that's something, I guess.
5 segments of Gordium conduit. That's never going to work.
I don't know what to do with conduit.
Time for a little welding.
Oh, sweet.
Wow, that was easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, same here. Right, so now fused conduit cable.
It's a data cable, not a power cable.
Ah, right, I get ya. Use this putty for...
That's never going to work.
Nah, okay. Lantern, Gospel of Man, okay, let's... Can't move that train.
Still red. Better just to leave it alone.
I need you to interact with it though, so we can change it from red to green, bro. Oh,
Looks like an old P2. Or is it a P3? I picked it clean years ago.
how long have you been here? Been here a while, man. Okay, let's see what happens when we go back to the... Alright, we'll plug this spark plug in.
I'll need to get a closer look to see how it fits together.
Right. That's that. Socket. Can we use...
I'll need to get a closer look to see how it fits together.
Use this on this? Oh, look, there we go. Oh, wow. Awesome.
Whew, I thought we were in trouble when Big Ugly stole our core. But just like that, problem solved.
The problem is not solved.
Well, I agree. The noise leaves something to be desired.
This is an emergency generator, Crispin.
Well, it was an emergency, boss.
It only runs for a few days, if that.
Oh. Well, do we have another one?
No, which means it still is an emergency.
Well, in that case... First dibs on the recharge station.
Okay, we've got access back to the ship, which is nice.
So, what's the plan, boss?
We need to recover our power core.
Or we could just take the train to Metropole and live in luxury.
First of all, there is no train to Metropole. And second, even with full charges, we can't just walk there. But more importantly, I hate that city. It's in my core logic. I don't know why, but I can't change it.
Okay, okay. In that case, can't you just make us a new power core?
Yes, but I need some kind of strong energy source for that.
And you just make one of those too? I'm just asking.
No, but somewhere around here are the plans for an energy sensor.
That's awfully convenient.
I designed it a long time ago, before I made you. I even found a sodium iodide crystal to use in the sensor, though man alone knows where it's buried now.
Awesome. Let's pick up these papers.
Crispin, why is your diary still scattered all over the floor?
Are you going to keep nagging me until we run out of power, boss?
Yes. It's Crispin's log. In order to preserve his privacy and my sanity, I've avoided reading it.
Okay.
It's the Unique's recharging station.
Hey, boss, what do all these buttons and switches do?
I think there's some sort of defense mechanisms, but I can't figure them out.
Oh, is this a
I've never
puzzle?
been able to figure it out.
We'll go have a look at that in a bit. You cannot fix
I've
this?
never been able to figure it out.
Okay.
Our energy is shared with all robots. Here is haven for all and strength in numbers. Come, join us in Metropole. Geo-coordinate 894. All are equal in Metropole, equal parts of the group.
Shush.
I bet I can find a better use for this plug.
Me too.
But now we can't listen to the sweet voice of Metropole.
I guess that makes two birds.
Okay, is there anything else we need off here?
Nothing more to do with it.
Cool, let's roll. Anything else? Radio,
That
phonograph.
record player was a good find, Crispin.
I still think you should have let me have its arm.
I'm pretty sure that arm came from a sewing machine. On second thought, maybe I should have let you have it.
Can you do anything with it?
I found this in the dunes. It reads, pound pastrami, canned kraut, 6 bagels, bring home for Emma. I found this in the I found this in the...
You can't pick it up though, okay. Whoa, what's this? Plans?
There's the design. I'll put the keynotes into my data pouch.
How does it even work?
The crystal pulses when it absorbs energy. The cable carries the pulse to the computer. The computer decodes the information and displays it on the monitor.
Boss, where are we going to find a working computer?
The Unique is full of them.
Oh, right.
Sweet,
The
okay.
energy sensor requires a sodium iodide crystal connected to a cable.
I need to turn this music off, it's quite loud. No. Is there an options menu? Options. Audio volume, okay, we'll turn this down a little bit. There we go. Voice and text, okay. Very cool. Okay, so we've got the plans.
The original designs for Crispin.
Hey, there are arms here! And an awesome set of tractor treads!
I went with a maglev unit instead, and I never could find good arms. The original design... The
We-
original...
Can you not take that with us? Okay, I don't know why we'd need to, but still. What's this thing over here? What does it do?
The only way I can use this is by plugging something in.
Like that plug we just found?
It fits, but there's no point unless I connect the plug to something else first.
Okay. Lantern, plasma torch, potty, cable. Oh, long cable.
Futile.
Okay, but there's still something else we need to do with it apparently. Let's go on a little tour of the ship. Hull breach. Okay, cool. Okay, and this is probably that hatch that we couldn't get in earlier. Okay. So I think our main concern is getting into the...
There's nothing I can do with it until I have some kind of power source.
We've got to get into that train.
Just some reminders I left to myself. Just some reminders.
Okay.
A collection of product manuals, how-to guides, and technical treatises.
You sure know how to have a good time, boss.
I'm really enjoying this at the moment so far. This is good. It's good to have another game from the guys who brought us Gemini Brew and Resonance and all that good stuff. Oh!
Aha! Here's the crystal.
Right under our noses. That is, if we had noses.
Sold! Fantastic. Okay, well we've got that. Do I need to charge it up or anything?
I need something to hold it in place to carry the charge.
Oh, there was a cradle, wasn't there? Okay, let's go back to the cradle and see if that will hold it.